Hey guys, welcome back to yet another episode of I have no idea what I'm doing here. Today I had a craving for a chocolate cake, but I, the lazy person I am, didn't want to get out and buy myself a chocolate cake. Nor do I want to make too much effort making one. So I decided to make a super lazy yet tasty chocolate cake. And since my oven in my new flat isn't working, it also has to be an ovenless recipe. So the important question is, how would you make a cake with just these ingredients? Here we have this Oreo, it's a Lady Gaga edition, sweet. I love Lady Gaga.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing.
So how would you make an ovenless cake with just Oreos, milk, baking powder and Nutella? Well, we're about to find out. First off, I'll separate the Oreos. So the interesting thing about Oreos is that it has all the ingredients for a cake. That's why we don't need many ingredients here. I believe that's true for almost all cookies, but that's beside the point. I digress. After separating the Oreos, I'll put them in this travel zip bag because I lost my trusty white trash bag. And I will begin smashing the out of the cookie part, very reminiscent of how we would make a cheesecake crust. After they are properly smashed, add the baking powder and give them a mix and set them aside. In a separate bowl, mix the creamy inside of the Oreos with 245 milliliters of milk and stir them until they are combined. As you can see, because my milk is cold, it doesn't really resolve anything, so I'll just pour it over the dry ingredients and maybe, just maybe, they will combine. And nope, they don't. Now I have to use my secret weapon, which is my hand mixer, so that works just fine. Just keep mixing until you have this consistency, or basically the consistency of cakes. You know, just normal cake. Now in a deep pot, add some vegetable oil and a round parchment paper. You already know by now that I don't know much geometry, so please pretend that this is a circle. Then I will add the Oreo mixture inside the pot. I'll put her on low heat, and for better heat distribution, I'll put the pot on a thick pan, just for even distribution so the cake, cooks evenly. So we will leave this for around 40 to 60 minutes. I said lazy, not fast. Huge difference. Well, around 1 hour, that's how it looks. Yes, I know, I have a hole in there and I kept sticking my finger inside, so it's just didn't really help. So let's check if it's cooked using the well-known knife test. Is it a knife test or a fork test? Either way, stick it inside, and if it comes out clean, you know what that means. Now flip it on something you can flip on. I will use my fancy cutting board and peel the parchment paper off. It got a bit crusty. That was not intentional. I think 40 minutes is enough. 1 hour is a bit too much. And also it's better if you use a smaller pot. Now let it cool down for a bit, around 30 seconds or so. I need to eat this thing, Now for the Nutella. Oh no, someone opened the Nutella. That's not acceptable. Okay, whatever, I will deal with this later. Take around 100 grams or more if you want more Nutella. Put it in the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds until it melts. And I also added 30 milliliters of milk to it so it becomes more liquid and you can easily pour it on the cake. Now we pour it over our lovely Lady Gaga Oreo chocolate Nutella cake thing and just evenly spread it across the cake and let some trickle on the side. Don't worry about that. I will decorate it with some berries and strawberry just to feel like I put some effort in making this cake. I got lazy halfway after adding a few berries, so I just decided to add half. And then I added one strawberry and figured that doesn't look good, so I just filled the other half with strawberries. So taste-wise, surprisingly it doesn't taste like Oreo, it tastes like chocolate cake. The cake itself isn't too sweet because I didn't add any sugar, but the Nutella gives it the sweetness it deserves, and the berries are actually giving it a nice moisture and keeping it nice and moist. And it's better if I stop here. I mean, it's very creamy and moist. Okay, I'll stop. And that is it, guys. If you tried this, do let me know and send me pics. Don't forget to like the damn video. That helps a lot. I appreciate it. Okay, thanks. Bye.